night and see we have to stay together now. Ooh, save me some time, come help me find the light. I am looking for a fire to keep me on the line, yeah, a fire with a dazzling light. And I don't know if I am closer. Still looking for a fire in the end of the night. So don't hide it, 'cause I know that you do. Know that you do. Gotta find it now. Gotta find it now. Wait for me, baby. Gotta find it now. Gotta find it now.
Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever.